Oh, look, it probably the biggest thing was the disparity between their size and their ability to keep playing at a fair intensity compared to ours. You know, we're able to match them at times, but then our ability physically and mentally to be able to stay in the game dropped away. And probably saw what the best team in the comp did play at a huge level, how they just keep maintaining that all the time. Weren't able to sustain it.
You're a young side. Is that physical situation going to be a drama all year?
I'd like to think not. No, I think, we're a young side. We had a couple of first gamers, but I think if you look at the youth of their side, it's probably similar to ours to an extent. You know, the average age of their group. So they've just what it tells you is their ability of what they know, how they got to win games, how you got to stay in games, and what wins them. They just bring that every week, and we have to learn how to do it. We showed we can do it. We just were not able to sustain it against them in a away environment.
Is it also a case of just a side that click back into the Premier's clicking back into gear against a side that's certainly, as you showed through the middle of the game, you've got some really good traits about you, but you're still learning how to put together that complete performance?
Yeah, look, we still are. I suppose a disappointing thing would be, and I know we've spoken about a lot to our supporters and sponsors and stuff, but we've worked on our ability to not go to turnovers as much and that kind of stuff. And Collingwood are the best in the competition at making you do it and then killing you when you do it. And I thought we just made some poor decisions and in giving them the ball, which made them kick some easy goals for us, especially in that first half. So it is a bit of a gulf of where they're at and where we're at. But I don't think it was as big as the margin suggested today, but perhaps it is.
Is that the biggest concern, the turnovers that they got goals from and your defensive action? As you said, you've worked on that a lot over summer.
Look, it's going to, as I keep saying, it's going to take us a long time to get real good at it because, we've played a certain way and we need to change it around. But today was a great opportunity for them to see what we're talking about. And, as I said, they are the best in the business at really hurting you off that, and, full credit to them.
How's the three debutants, so Shade, Pittard and Irons?
Yeah, look, I thought it was as good a debut of them as I could have hoped for, especially Cam O'Shea and Jasper playing down back, I think it was 70 inside 50s against us, so they were overwhelmed with a lot of the ball coming in, but I thought they competed great. One-on-one contest, they were very good, and they were both crammed towards the end like a lot of players seem to be over the last 3 games this year. But I thought they can hold their heads pretty high, and I thought Jared Irons, I think he kicked 2-2, did some real nice stuff forward, and after the first 5 or 6 minutes, after that he settled down, he showed some good stuff. So it was pleasing for our club to see some good development there.
What's the word on Joe Schultz?
I think it was a medial or lateral. I think it's a medial. Yeah, medial, grade 2 or 3. So I don't know, a month or a bit longer probably.
Have you dodged a bullet there? It looked like it might have been an ACL for a while.
Who was Chelsea?
Yeah, sure.
No, well, the doctors are pretty sure that's what it is. So yeah, obviously not. He's a big component to how we're going to play, but I thought Daniel Stewart and Westhoff were able to keep shouldering the load for us, and we're going to have to find another avenue now to goal with him out.
Does that open up the door for Chad Corns?
Perhaps, yeah, perhaps it could do. It depends how his form goes and how many tools we want to play.
Vic Malthouse had a quote that anyone who underestimates Port this year is in for a nasty shot. Is that? But he's talked about how you are getting the bigger bodies of your team. Is that just platitudes from the Victoria's coach, or can you see what you're wanting to see, given what you were able to produce through the middle of the match?
It's nice of Mick to say that, look, we know what we're on about, and we know what path we're going to go down, and we believe in the team that we're going to pick each week, and we believe in our game style. As I say, it's going to take time for it to shine through, but yeah, we're aware of what we have and the skill level and ability, what we can play with up forward, down back, and in the midfield. The great thing, we did get a lesson today of what you need to do to be the very best. We're not yet there, we know that, but we're building towards that, and we'll keep getting back to the drawing board. And you have a big build-up for a couple of weeks into round 1, and now it's over and done with. And 6 days' time, we've got West Coast at home, so we'll focus our attention on that come tomorrow.
You chose not to go the hard tag on Dane Swan today. What was your thinking there? Do you think it was a good move in the end?
Oh, look, I think to some, we paid a bit of attention to Dale Thomas. I thought his pre-season had been outstanding. So, look, yeah, Swanee's a great player. He was able to get forward and kick a couple of goals, but I don't think their midfielders found a lot of the ball, mainly because through their domination. But I don't think they hurt us to a large extent. And we don't want to be a team that has complete shutdown players. We need a lot of on-ballers and half forwards and stuff finding their own ball. So, I don't think it was a reason why we lost the game.
Tough crowd to play against?
Oh, look, it's great to expose our group to that. We got to do it last year against Richmond here, and the more we can do that, the more they get used to it, and know they don't have the support of the crowd and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter, the good teams get used to it. So it's great to expose our young players to it, and as you say, to be able to fight our way at stages in the game back into it. You've got to get a belief out of that, and if you want to win some big finals and all those sorts of things, you've eventually got to do it over here.
All three debutants did enough to suggest they'll play next week?
Probably, Andrew. Yeah, probably if they pull up well. I'd suggest they'd all come up again.
And obviously, Brett Ebert and Hamish will come into consideration.
Yeah, maybe. I think Hamish got concussed early in the game, so I think the game preparation was great for him. But we'll have a look at that. And I think Brett's played today, so I'm not quite sure how he's gone.
How about Mott's? Where's he at beyond this round?
Oh, look, we'll see how his performance is today and what he does during the week. Yeah, he's very close. We're just setting some standards, and the playing group setting some high standards that everybody's got to abide by.
Matty Thomas's 50th game today. You must have been pleased with his efforts.
Yeah, look, I thought him and Dom Cassisi on ball, really stuck at their task and competed pretty well with Collingwood's on ballers, and our contested stuff was pretty good. And I think he had 30-odd touches nearly and kicked 3 goals. So look, he's coming off. He tore his plantar fascia 2 weeks ago. So it was a very good game by Matty, and just deserves to a guy who knows just to keep playing his role.
Part of the judging of the injuries?
No, just a lot of tired boys with cramp, I think. So we'll soon find out tomorrow. But I think we got pretty unscathed, I think.
What do you say to Cameron Hitchcock, who was twice running to open goal and held the ball too long and got caught holding it?
Welcome to playing against the premiers and what it's like under superheat. So look, and it's probably going to be a mindset of your substitutes too. I reckon it'd be difficult sitting there for 2.5 quarters watching the game go around, and your anxiety or your mindset to be able to go bang straight into it during the third quarter when the speed's up and going. I reckon that's going to be difficult. But Hitch, he normally knows when he's got a bit of time and space and when he hasn't. So he'll work on that.
You had no decision to make on your sub today, obviously, with Schultz being knocked out of the game early, but how tough is that to control when you bring him on?
Oh, look, I think like teams who haven't had to worry about it, although Collingwood didn't use theirs till late, we're probably going to use it at some stage in the third quarter, middle of the third quarter, with things going well. And then it was a discussion at half-time of who's getting the ball, who's not, or, where we've got a bit of a weakness. So it takes up a bit of time and thinking, but it's just something else we have to deal with.
So the idea is to have guys come on fresh and be straight into the game, but what you're saying about Cameron is actually harder to get involved in the game when you set out for so long. Oh
no, I think he made an impact when he came on. Yeah, he made a couple of blues, but I thought he found the ball straight up and looked a little bit fresher than the other people out in the ground. It's just going to be a week by week proposition, a little bit difficult for him to get used to.